What's up? We're gonna wash this car finally. It's been in our possession for about like a week and a half now, almost 2 weeks. I did take apart the whole car yesterday to put in the sub, so that's all squared away. The radio's in. That's always gonna be the first mod. I love how you don't have to get in the car and push the clutch to start the car. But I gotta get in it to move it. So before we go and wash the car, you guys notice we got some logo tees in stock. We only got them in the black. This was just a test print. But if you guys want to go ahead and pick up a logo tee, head over to carshopbloom.com. Support what we got here going on the channel. All proceeds go back to help create content for you guys. Again, carshopbloom.com. Thank you guys for the support. Let's go ahead and move this out. Get all this dirt, dust, salt, grime off of it. Don't look at my soap. Oh no. That's all the soap I have left. So I want to polish up the headlights too, but we're gonna go ahead and get some lenses when we go to Japan. Oh yeah guys, we're going to Japan soon. But yeah, for the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and polish them up, and then when we're out there, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a bunch of little parts for this car, or try to find some parts for this car. So I'm stoked for that. So this car has this carbon fiber like overlay thing on it. I don't know if this is a wrap, but you see how it's like gross? I was just gonna sand it and paint it, but look, it looks like it's like a wrap. I just don't want to peel it off, and it was like a piece that they put on here, and then it comes all gross after. I'm 80% sure it's a wrap.
And then you can just put new carbon fiber wrap on it.
Yeah, can I borrow some of yours? And then I peel it off, and it's like the skin of like a actual panel. It looks all gross underneath. Should I like heat it up or something maybe? I wonder if that'll help. I look professional. Oh, I'm gonna shrink back down to size. That was crazy. This was all stretched out, but as soon as I watch this, watch. Ugly piece ready? Oh, well, it's folded over, but you get the idea. Even this bugger, like this. Look at this. Saw that? It went back down.
I didn't know it shrinks that fast.
This is gonna take like an hour for each door pillar.
I know.
Should I just not do this right now? Oh, I should do it while I'm already doing it, huh?
Yeah.
No! It broke. Right where I didn't need it to rip. How do I take this off? I don't want to break it. No! I just freaking broke it. I'm pretty sure this thing's supposed to slide out, huh? You know how it is on the 240s? No! There. What the frick? So we got sidetracked taking off these carbon fiber wraps on the door pillars. It's still sticky. I think the wrap was pretty old, so we're gonna go ahead and take this adhesive off later. We gotta run to the store and get some Goo Gone or something. But we're gonna go ahead and polish this up. I got some Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. The paint is actually in really good condition. I just want to go ahead and see if I can make it a little bit more shiny. Try to keep this original paint cherry. So, I mean, you probably might not even be able to tell the difference, but here's a before. If you can see it, but there's a bunch of these like runny water spots. that don't come out. So I'm gonna try compound it right now and see if it comes out. All right, so I just did one pass. As you guys can see, those lines went away. You can still see them down here. I only did above the body line and it's gone. So far so good. The paint comes actually super smooth. Alright guys, so I'm now polishing up the headlights. That one is the one that I did. This one is the one that I'm about to do. You can tell there's a big difference. That one's like super foggy and hazy. And that one, all the yellowing is gone and it's pretty clear. I still do want to get new lenses, but this will do for now. It actually turned out really good.
We're at Best Buy right now. I'm gonna go and pick up an order. I'm gonna show you guys what it is, so we're super excited for it. Let's see. So, I just picked it up. It was super fast, but we got a new camera.
We're gonna get a new camera because we're heading to Japan, so you know we want to get that high quality video setup. Anyway, check out the car. It's nice and clean now. It actually looks really, really good. Is that a good angle? The car looks really good though, huh, right here?
Yeah, it does look really good.
This is a replica Z-Tune style kit. I'm not too sure what the brand is, but it does fit really, really well. I just gotta like tighten up this bumper real quick. But other than that, it fits really, really well. We got some Valino N832s. N832s. I believe they're like 18 by 9.5. I'm not too sure exactly what the offset is, but the offset is actually pretty good for this stock body car. I really, really like it. It's in the black with the silver windows. I don't know how I feel about the silver windows, but I do like that the car came on aftermarket wheels. It's on Öhlins. I'm not too sure of that brand, but I did look it up and it is expensive. So that's a plus. I will be working with Fitted Visions to get this car on bags, but that'll come later on in the future. But fortunately, there was a mishap when shipping or with shipping. So a lot of times the cars are raised when they're shipped on the boat, but I guess the car wasn't raised enough because we got a boo-boo right here. But it's nothing that we can't fix, right? So the car also has the newer style headlights. These are the Xenon. These are the more expensive projector style headlights. These things are super expensive, so I'm glad that they came on the car. I don't have to go ahead and upgrade them myself. I do want to get some replacement lenses. I did go ahead and buff them out. They're 100% better, but they're not completely clear. If you can see, like in the lens itself, there's distortion and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and swap out those lenses. When we head to Japan, I'll probably get a set of the lenses to replace them. And that's pretty much it. We got a muffler back here. The car has a NER spec muffler on it, which is pretty dope. It sounds really, really good. It has a perfect tone, in my opinion. Iconic taillights, right? We do have some LED style headlights that tail lights that we're gonna go ahead and put in the car that we bought from Japan. So we'll be upgrading those later. The cars do come with rear windshield wipers, but unfortunately mine is not there. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete it. Probably was gonna delete it anyway. So I'm gonna buy a plug that fits flush in the windshield, so I can get rid of this ugly little nipple thing sticking out. So I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm gonna show you guys everything that I don't like about the car, everything that I like about the car. Well, there's not much that I don't like about the car. There was window visors on here, as you guys can tell, by the adhesive and the 3M tape or whatever it is that's stuck on here. I guess the previous owner tried to take it off, but they used a razor blade or something because they cut the rubber. So I'm not too worried about it because I'm gonna actually put some OEM window visors on top anyway. So that'll be covered. It was just kind of a trip that this is all rubber, right, all around here. Normally it's metal. Either way, let's see. Oh, there we go. Next up on the list of things that I don't like was the carbon fiber door pillar wrap. We went ahead and took that off. It took very, very long to get it off, and the adhesive is still stuck on top of the pillar. So I don't know how we're gonna take it off. We tried glue gun, it doesn't really work, to be honest. I might have to get one of those like eraser wheels and just go at it. But in the meantime, it looks ugly. So the interior of the car is actually pretty stock. It's actually really, really clean, cleaner than I expected it to be. I looked at the auction sheet and it said it's a 4.5, I believe, or a 4, which I think it goes out of 5, so it's really, really clean. It does have like slight scratches and stuff. I don't know what that's from. It did come with the aftermarket steering wheel with the hub, so that kind of saves us money. This car actually came with a bunch of stuff that I'm glad it did, because then I won't have to, you know, spend the money to get it later. I don't know if that's like an aftermarket shifter, but it seems like the shifter is really, really tall. Like if I take off that shift knob, the rod is really long, and it's not an extension. It's literally that long. So maybe aftermarket shifter, I don't know. The throw doesn't feel much shorter than if it was to be stock. So I'm leaning towards aftermarket. If not, if you guys have a R34, let me know if your guys' shifter is that long. Check this bad boy out. So the engine is stock. The engine is stock. Besides this ground kit, it comes with a Canon air filter, a fat front mount from Blitz. One thing that I was looking towards or looking for on the car is rusty strut towers. But luckily this car came from a region of Japan that doesn't really deal with too much snow and salt on the roads. So this car is, I don't want to say rust free because it could be hidden spots, but for the most part the strut towers, they look really, really solid. There's really no signs of any kind of rust on the car. The main purpose of this car is to be like a family dad mobile. I do want to try and drift it just to see what it can do, but it's not going to be like a dedicated drift car like the yellow one, right? So we're gonna go ahead and pretty much just freshen the car up. Eventually I do want to put like a bigger turbo and stuff like that, but it's nothing that's gonna be like 1,000 horsepower or something like that. Like if I do end up upping the power on this thing, I'll probably only want maybe 500 or so. I feel like that'll be more than adequate for, you know, a cruiser, which is pretty much what this thing is gonna be. We have a really good base here on this car and I'm super excited. Hope you guys are too. This is literally one of our dream cars that I didn't imagine getting. So I just want to say thank you guys for all the support you guys showed us, especially in the last recent videos. You know, I see you guys over there commenting in this comment section, and it's really cool to see that you guys are supporting what we got here going on, and we love to respond to you guys and read everything that you guys are posting and sending to us. So thank you guys so much.